Hey guys, it's Cameroon and welcome back to another video. Now a whole bunch of information got announced for Season 8 and Overwatch in general. This includes some sneak peeks into Season 8 balance changes, new Overwatch Contenders Twitch drops, a new animated short for Mauga, and the Twitch supporter creator is back with another skin too. Today I will be covering it all, so let's get right into it. Let's first talk about the director's take. This will be the second last one for the year, with the final one coming in a few weeks. In this blog post, Aaron talked about a couple of heroes set to receive some changes, and a nerf to the ultimate charge retained when swapping heroes. So now, the amount of ultimate charge retained has been reduced from 25% to 15%. The team is going to be looking at this change to see if it does actually have an effect on swap rates. Aaron also mentioned potentially more core mechanic changes coming in Season 9, but didn't say what they were, so we'll have to wait and see what those are about. Moving on to the actual hero changes, starting with tank heroes. Doomfist is getting quite a hefty buff to his ultimate, Meteor Strike, where now he gains 75 health per second while in the air. Aaron mentioned that they want his ult to be more of an aggressive ultimate rather than an escape, and to compensate this buff, they are increasing the ultimate cost. Ramattra is getting a buff as well, where now in his base form, 100 of his health will now be converted into 100 armor, which will make him a little tankier when out of Nemesis form. Also, his main weapon's projectile size is getting a slight increase. Going over to Winston, his Tesla cannon, which is his main weapon's damage, will now ignore armor damage reduction, which is not something insignificant. Winston will just now have a better chance when facing heroes with armor, like Bastion, or almost all of the tanks. The blog post also brought up Hog, and he will not be getting any changes right now, as the team at Overwatch want to see how Mauga plays into him. Moving on to some DPS heroes, we first have Sombra. Sombra is receiving some changes to her EMP, which is her ultimate, where now it will lock out players' abilities for 3 seconds rather than 1.5 seconds. To compensate this change, the damage of EMP will now only deal 25% of maximum health rather than 30%. The goal of this change is to reach more into Sombra's hacker fantasy or persona. Soldier 76 will be getting a nerf to his healing station cooldown. It is going from 15 seconds to now 18 seconds before another use of it. This is to open up more windows of opportunity when dealing with a soldier on the enemy team. And then Tracer will be getting a buff to her pulse pistols. This one I'm happy about because I'm biased towards Tracer, where her pulse pistols will now do 6 damage per shot rather than 5.5. It's full circle again with her pistols, and this will definitely make her more viable in all modes. Then we'll move on to support changes. Aaron mentioned that Brigitte has been the best performing support since the last patch, and in order to help bring her back down, they will be reverting her whipshot damage back to 70 instead of 80. Now, I don't think this is the main reason she's the best performing support, but it's a nerf, I guess. Baptiste will also be getting a nerf to his primary fire ammo capacity, and instead of 45 bullets, he will now only carry 36. And this is to help lower his damage potential. But those are all of the changes that Aaron mentioned. There is a possibility that more heroes will receive buffs and nerfs as well, just like Mauga, who is set to get a bunch of changes at the start of Season 8. So, for all we know, more heroes could be getting changed. And so those are the hero changes and the blog post. Now let's get into more Contenders Twitch drops. Running from December 2nd to December 10th, you can earn yourself 4 Contenders theme skins, 2 per hero, and a spray just from watching Overwatch Contenders on Twitch. So, if you're watching them on YouTube, you will not receive the rewards. Now, what are the drops? First drop is the Overwatch Flash Ops Holiday Showdown Pachimari spray. That's a lot to say, which requires you to watch 2 cumulative hours to earn it. Now, this spray will not be added into your inventory until December 8th, so don't panic if you claim the spray earlier than that. The second drop is the green and white Moira Contender skins, and that requires you to watch 4 cumulative hours to earn them. And the third and final drop is the green and white Pharah Contender skins, and that requires you to watch 8 cumulative hours to get them. Remember, these drops are cumulative, meaning you only need to watch a total of 8 hours to get everything, and you don't need to claim the first drop before the other. The streams that you can watch to earn these drops are as follows. From December 2nd to December 3rd, you can watch the Calling All Heroes Major 3. Then, from December 7th to December 9th, you can watch the APAC Flash Ops Holiday Showdown Playoffs. And finally, from December 9th to December 10th, you can watch the Calling All Heroes Major 3. Now, I don't have the times for these streams. Wait, future me here. I actually do have the times for at least the Calling All Heroes ones, and they happen at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, or 7 p.m. UK time. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Back to past me. So I recommend heading over to Overwatch Contenders Twitch channel and turning on notifications, so you don't miss out on any of these streams. Moving on from drops, the supporter creator is also back on Twitch for Overwatch. If you don't know what this is, basically if you gift or purchase a number of subs to your favorite Overwatch Twitch streamer, you will get an in-game reward, which is usually a skin. For this time around, if you purchase 2 subs from participating channels, you will receive the epic Birds of Paradise Echo skin. I actually really like this one, so if you want to support a streamer, you can get something nice in return too. This lasts from November 30th to December 11th, 11th at 11:59 p.m. PT. And the last thing I want to talk about is the new Mauga animated short that released today. It's a cool little video giving you some more lore into Mauga and Talon as a whole. I think it's worth the watch if you care about the lore of Overwatch, and I thought I'd mention it, so I'll leave a link in the description if you haven't already seen it. And that is everything that was talked about today. I think overall I'm happy with the hero and balance changes that we've seen. I don't think any of them are extremely broken. The Doomfist change may be the one that scares me the most. Maybe it'll be fine, but we'll just have to wait and see when it's actually in game. I'm also happy to see some Contenders drops again. I always love watching Overwatch Contenders, and to earn rewards with it, I can never complain. Anyways, let me know how you feel about the upcoming balance changes or anything else I mentioned in the comments below. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, and night, and I will talk to you all later.